Good morning, guys. Let's go work some rams. Come on, boys. We got to pull a couple of you out of here that just don't quite make the grade. Come on. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on. Really, boys. You guys. Hi, Zeppelin. Okay, so I've pulled out what I'm keeping for now. Bruno and Millie, I'll sell them eventually, they just need to stay down here till I can get them sheared and dealt with. I don't want them at the house. And then, so these are all of my keepers for sure, other than the two. So that leaves me with 7 rams, 7 of my established older rams. And then in here, so Black Velvet will stay, and Whitney's lamb will stay, and then Keystone is in here somewhere. He will stay. So those 3 for sure. And then I think this little one is going to stay for sure because that's Bonner's lamb. But these 2 are both Who's Your Daddies, which I didn't realize, so I want to get rid of them. They're gorgeous. They'll make somebody a great ram or dinner. But I don't need any more Who's Your Daddies in my flock. So their moms are spectacular, but I just don't need any more Who's Your Daddies. So then I need to, let's see, I need my husband's ram, which I just know he has a long tail. So I need to find him and he'll stay. Are you? Okay, you're my good one. So one of these guys I was going to keep, but he was getting awfully butty, like headbutting. So I need to check numbers on a couple of these rams to find out exactly who I'm keeping. So I'm going to run them through the chute here and separate them so that I know exactly who I'm keeping and who I'm not. Okay, dude, I just need your number. You can go with the others now. Go with the others. Good gravy. 1922. You're a keeper. Come here. Hey, 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 hey. There you go. No, I don't know your number. I know I wanted to keep you. But I wanted to keep you for sentimental reasons. Killing me here. You're 2206. Dude, stop. 122? Hold on. I know, but I can't read that side. I know, I get it. Hold on. Don't break my arm. 2122. All right, who's 2122? Okay. I think you're one. Come on. Come on. Come on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7. So 7 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over there. And 2 of those over there for sure are going to get sold. So, and I'm only keeping 2 more of this year. So I'm only keeping 3 rams from this year for me. This little one right here. And then 2 from my late winter group. Okay, let's get these guys moved back out to where they belong. No, let's get them all moved into here because I need to bring 1 of these guys. So sorry, I'm keeping 4 from this year because I'm keeping 1 of these guys. He was a way better choice. And since I'm selling Bruno, who is the one on lead right there, and he is a Bruno baby. This is why I can't have nice things. He was the better choice to keep. Come on, boys.
Whoa! Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's not gonna go very far, so let me. Come on. Good boys. So much better than the girls.
They are.
Miriam, you are nothing but trouble. Put her on a new field that actually has some grass growing. And where does she go? She finds the first hole she can get to, and she comes out and she eats weeds. Good morning, guys. I have been doing some rearranging of sheep this morning. Last night at about 10:30ish, the flock out back knocked down one of the gates and got into the north hayfield and then bombed into the neighbor's beet field. So we locked him in last night. Thankfully, it didn't take too long to get him out of there. It just was not how I was expecting to end my night. So I've let them out this morning already. I'm trying to decide how to change that gate so that it's just not always an issue with them pushing it, snapping the twine, and then knocking it down. But I did not let the boys out yesterday because of all the other moving I had going on. So I'm gonna let them out this morning. I'm gonna let them into the couple fields behind the shop here. Oops, wrong way. Hold on, guys. Doing this one-handed is a little difficult for me. Now it's stuck. Hey, move our heads. Move our heads so I can open the gate. Thank you. Thank you. So the issue is Miriam can easily get in over here where I've opened the gate to let these guys in. But there's not a whole lot growing over here other than weeds. But when you get to, you can't see because of all these weeds, but down on this end, there's a bunch of grass growing. So I figured that will give them a spot to go and let these guys, the ewes, back into the feedlot. Everybody should be separated to where they can't get to one another other than Miriam. Okay, so it looks like my husband got the belt on this side last night. And it looks like we got the belt, he got the belt on this side last night. So I think, ooh, oh boy. That chain that I believe goes there is our hang up right now. And that sucker is not moving. Huh. This is the gate they took down last night. And they're just reaching for the grass and the weeds on the other side. And I'm afraid that they're going to try and push it again tonight. So I'm wondering about kind of maneuvering like this panel to over here and then another panel to here, but then I need to fill that gap. And that's going to take like at least 2 more panels. Plus I've got an old piece of fence in here I'll need to pull out. I just need to make this sturdier. Have to do some thinking on that. I have sat out here with this fence and taken it apart and maneuvered it, and it's basically right back the way it was. I need, what did I decide? I needed 2 more panels to make this work, and I only have 1 extra one out here. I don't think I have any extra at the barn. So how I want to do it isn't going to work. And then I thought I could be smart and just take it from this post and like zigzag it across to these ties. And then I remembered the reason we're keeping them out of here is that they can get through these willows and go directly into this field and directly into the beet field. So until I get a fence along the inside of those willows, that won't work. So I guess I just cross my fingers and hope they don't bust this tonight. I hope. I'm going to try something different. With that gate. My husband asked me if I put some T-posts there, and I don't want to put T-posts there because if I do that, it's going to make it really hard to get a swather or the tractor in there to swath and bale that hay whenever we get to that point. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. He's got the belts on. I think it's just a matter of getting that really, really rusted chain to figure that out and get that on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this panel, I'm going to take it all the way over to that gate, and I'm going to kind of tee it so that when they push on it, I might attach it to like one of the T-posts so that when they push, they can't knock it down. We're going to try it and see how it works. Okay, it is not pretty, but it is pretty stable. They'd have to push pretty darn hard to knock it over. Almost wish I had a second panel, just a short one to go across here to kind of hold this a little sturdier. They're all in the slough right now, so trying to get them out is almost impossible. So let's go see what my husband has going on and maybe call it a night now that it's almost, the sun is starting to set. Okay, again, not perfect, but this will give it some stability on this side. So between that and that, hopefully they won't knock this down tonight.